Welcome to a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Commodores will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
On the set. Let's go.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on a design run. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Inside the touchdown. Scarlet Knights. Too much speed for the defense.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Commodores will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He steps out at the 21. That's when they start the drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. A draw to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for on that play call.
The Commodores will look to convert here on fourth down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
And the kickoff will be returned. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Try to pick it up on the ground. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's lost. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The Scarlet Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
Get set, get set.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And Rutgers has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation and put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Looking to pass, it's Davis. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Rutgers. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Barnett. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Rutgers 28, Vanderbilt 10.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He finds some space. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. He shreds the tackle. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Green 25.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards.
Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down for the offense. It's Davis. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Breaks an open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it rip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnett. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Let's go.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Davis. Running out of time in the pocket. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught for the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Commodores hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Caught over the middle, it's Marshall.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set, it's second down. Makes the grab, it's Watkins. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. You don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Set to kickoff.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will look to convert here on 4th down.
Cricket.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down catch to the right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Black 24.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Come on, set.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2?
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Rutgers. They are pouring it on now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Davis. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Rutgers offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He's hit just before the throw. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the route is on.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. On the ground, it's Barnett. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Davis. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Back to pass. It's Davis. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Rutgers. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day a dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
26.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And tackled there by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On 3rd down is a handoff. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great
Great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Looking for a gap, it's Thomas. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Here we go.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab behind the line, it's Ross. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. He sets up a fourth down now. The Scarlet Knights bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. Offense gets set up here. It's third down.